Hello, welcome back to Pato Dreams. This time I have come up with a simple and elegant method for creating eye catching polymer clay vegetables. I personally felt it is very important to explain the specifics on each and every step involved in the making of this craft. And I have made a couple of vegetables and fruits, but since I'm going through the detail and I'm only including 3 of them in this video. Please watch out for the upcoming videos in this series for the rest of them. So this is going to be a part 1 of polymer clay vegetables making. So let's begin. First I will be making a hot chili. For that you need a red color polymer clay and also a black color polymer clay. Now you need a frame. This is actually to flatten the figure while we are doing the sculpting. And also you need a roller, and then you need magnetic buttons because we are making them into fridge magnets, so you need magnetic buttons. So these two are needed for the entire making. Now let's start making the hot chili. So just mix a red color polymer clay with a small amount of black color to get an exact hot chili color. Now this is what I got. This is more brighter than the normal cherry red, and this is perfect for making the hot chilies. So now I'm going to roll with the frame to make it into a longer shape. Then I'm going to roll between my palms to make it into a cone shape. Now roll it between your hands to get a cone shape. As you can see, I'm shaping the ends in a way that the top portion must be a little thicker and the bottom portion must be a little thin. So that is how you need to shape the chilies. Just roll it between your palms and shape it into a chili just like this. And as you can see, I'm not using any other special tools or cutters to make chilies. I'm just using my hands and I'm just shaping it in a way that it will make into a chili. So that is why it is important to see the details, and I'm not going to fast forward the steps because you people can learn and watch, and you can figure out how to shape it and how to roll it and everything. So now this is what I got. So as you can see, I just bending the end, so it should look something like this, and this is now perfect as a chili. Now you need your picture frame and you go and flatten the entire shape a bit, and now you can make the face. Now using a toothpick or a pencil or a tool just like this with a sharp pointing edge, you need to make 2 holes for the eyes and also make a mouth with any crescent shaped tool, which I don't have right now, but I do have this kind of a tool. I don't know the exact name, but I'm going to make the mouth with that tool. So now I'm going to make 2 small black balls for making the eyes. So just take two small black balls and fit that in the eyes. Now we are going to continue with the eyebrows. Roll a small ball very finely until you get a spaghetti just like this. Cut two small pieces from this long spaghetti, and then you cut those pieces and put them on top of the eyes, rounding them a little bit, and that's how you make your eyebrows. Now we are going to finish this chili by making the stem. For that you need a green color polymer clay. If you have light green, mix it with a little amount of black to make it a dark green color, and make a small ball, roll it, and just take a small ball and roll it between your hands to make it into a cone just like we did before, and then you make your stem. So just like this, make a long cone, trim off any excess clay, and now you're gonna attach the stem onto the top of your chili. Before attaching the chili stem, you just make a small dent on the top of your chili just like this with a toothpick, and you can always use liquid Sculpey as a glue. It will be easy for you to attach the stem and it will not fall off. So I'm using liquid clay. I'm just applying a little small amount of liquid clay, then I'm attaching the stem and I'm just securing it with toothpick and just bending the tail just like that, and it's done. Ta-da! Our hot chili is now ready to go into the oven. Now we are moving on to make these cute little carrots. So let's start. But I don't have orange color polymer clay, but don't worry, I have white color polymer clay, and I will be making carrot with white color polymer clay, and I'm going to paint it with orange acrylic paint after it's get baked in the oven. So this is actually a good idea. If you do not find the exact colors for you to make your own vegetables, you don't worry about it. If you have white clay, go with it, and after you bake, you just go ahead and paint with the appropriate colors. So as simple as that. So I'm just going to shape it between my palms just like we did before into a cone shape to make the carrots, but this one do not need as long as the chili, but just a little bit, and you need to the top portion is to be thicker than the bottom portion, and it's pretty much same with the chilies, but a kind of round and also a long shape. And now you flatten it with your picture frame just like this. Now using your toothpick or your pencil, make two holes where the eyes will go. Now fill the holes with two tiny black balls, and also you create your mouth using the previous crescent shaped tool that we did for making the chilies. Now to make the marks on the carrot, use a blade just like this or any spatula and make a movement from the back to the front, and you make as many as you want and wherever you want, just like this. So now it will make more realistic carrots. And to finish this beautiful carrot, it only remains to make the stem. For that, you need to make 3 light green balls. You can mix your green with a little bit of yellow to make it light and roll it until they are quite long. And you need 3 of them, 3 small stems, and you join the 3 and just attach on the top of your carrot with the help of liquid clay. And that's how you're gonna finish your beautiful carrots. And now secure the stems with the help of toothpick. Just merge the stems with your carrots, and voila, this is ready for baking. So now comes the last one from this part 1 of vegetable making, the tomatoes. For that, you're gonna mix your red polymer clay with a little amount of black to get the ripe tomato color. Now make it into a ball, and using your hands, roll the ball a little bit so that it is not totally round, but it's a kind of round and is somewhat narrower at the top and little wider at the bottom. So just shape it as you see in this video. After you're satisfied with the shape, just flatten it with your picture frame, and now we can make the face of your tomatoes. Now, as we did before, using your toothpick or a pointer, make 2 holes up and down, and the narrow portion of your shape will be the top portion of your tomatoes. Now, using as a reference the hole that we made in the upper part, mark lines with the spatula or the knife or the blade, as many as you want, so that your tomato will look more real, just like this. Now, as we always do, make the eyes, the mouth, but for this cute little tomato, we are making the freckles with a needle tool, as I shown in this video. Use your needle tool and make 3 marks on each side, just like this, and that will make your tomato even more prettier. And that's how we are done. And fill your eyes with black balls. And to finish off your little tomato, we need the leaves. So you take your small light green polymer clay, make 7 small balls, roll it with your finger and make these leaves just like we did before, and save one for later, and that will going to be the tail. Now you flatten these little leaves just like this, and using Sculpey liquid clay, attach them onto the top of your tomato just like this. So you just take your leaves, flatten it with your fingers and attach it on top of your tomatoes. And last, roll your last ball of green clay, but it is not as long as you did for the leaves, but it is short and kind of pointed and thicker on one side, and attach it on the center of the leaves as a stem or as a tail, just like this, and secure everything with your clay, the liquid clay, and you are done. So your cute little tomatoes are also ready for baking. As I said earlier, 3 more polymer clay vegetables making will be coming in part 2 of this video. I hope you guys learned how to make polymer clay vegetables. I actually turned them into fridge magnets. I think it's also going to be a fun activities for kids as well. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, share and subscribe. Toodles!